So you're receiving a student from South Korea into your classroom. Great. Here are some tips for you. As soon as you know you'll be receiving a student from South Korea, take a few minutes to prepare. Research online about the country, its people, and its culture. A little bit of information will go a long way in helping you welcome this family and student. Learn how to pronounce the student's name correctly and the family's name. Upon arrival, ask them to repeat it to you until you have correctly committed it to memory. Please don't be tempted to change a student's name because you think that might be easier. Also, prepare your students, the other classmates, to welcome a newcomer. Remind them of ways they can become a good friend and make the new student feel at home in your classroom. Finally, ask the parents of the new student how they would like their child to be welcomed. They might really appreciate an opportunity to share about their culture and to present about Korea upon arrival, but you need to ask and be sure. Understand that the students who come to your classroom from South Korea probably already have a very strong educational background. The school systems of South Korea are rigorous and begin early in the preschool years. Families and children have a very high regard for school, education, and teachers. Know that your South Korean students will probably be very involved in the instruction. They will want to raise their hand to participate and be eager to learn. Also understand that South Korean families may be interested in extra resources that they can take home to work, practice, and learn during the evenings. South Korean families are also interested in programs like Gifted and Talented and may have some hesitance when speaking with you about their concerns because it is a value that teachers are held in high regard and have a position of formality. Know that many South Korean families who are here in the United States are here on business. They may not need to connect to the same resources that other ESL families need, but they are very used to close relationships in South Korea, and students in South Korean schools often stay together throughout their entire education. So they are looking here to build relationships, and you as teacher can be a great facilitator, helping the new student make friendships. Also think about ways you can connect the South Korean parents to parents already living here in the United States. Maybe you can create phone lists or set up social events so that parents can meet one another and build relationships. Finally, celebrate the diversity of your classroom. Create opportunities for new students to share about their culture. Invite parents into the classroom, perhaps to read a book, teach a song or a dance from their culture. Encourage classmates to learn from one another and celebrate differences. As a teacher, remember that not to apply stereotypes to students. Information in this PowerPoint as well as online is not true for all South Korean students. Take time to learn about all the individual children in your room.